Welcome to my class. Introduction. Class Standard 9. Subject are Mathematics. Chapter name Trigonometry. Exercise 8.2. Lecture 1. Today's lesson. To explain trigonometric ratios and solve the problems. That's mean this exercise. That's mean exercise 8.2 and general math in your class. That's mean in class 9, 10. Exercise 9.1 trigonometry. Same, because this lesson also trigonometric ratios, and here 8.2 also trigonometric ratios. So most of the part are same. So I think everybody will easily understand this lesson. Okay, just I will repeat some topic that are discussed in general mathematics book exercise 9.1. Okay, now follow. Trigonometric ratios of an acute angle. Okay, here XOA be an acute angle which is denoted by theta. Okay, we can take any point P on OA. Now draw PM perpendicular on OX. Therefore, POM, this is a right angle triangle. Okay, so in triangle POM, there are three sides. One is PM, another one is OP, another one is OM. So from three sides, we can write six ratios. One is PM by OP, another one is OP by PM. Two, third number OP by OM by OP and OP by OM. Okay, and then another one is PM by OM or OM by PM. Total six ratios that are trigonometric ratios. Okay, this is given angle, so we consider PM is a adjacent side or perpendicular, and PM will be opposite side or perpendicular, or another OM which is adjacent to given angle. So OM is a adjacent side, or we can say base, and OP is a hypotenuse. You have to remember this. Okay, so there are different name of the trigonometric ratios. One is sine, one is cosine, secant, tangent, cotangent, cosecant, etc. Okay, so we can say PM by OP. This is sine of this angle. Okay, this angle means theta. This equal to, we can write PM by OP. PM is a opposite side, OP hypotenuse. Another one is OM by OP. This equal to cos theta. OM, this is the adjacent side. OP, this is a hypotenuse. Another one is PM by OM. So PM by OM, this equal to tan theta. PM, this is the opposite side by adjacent side or perpendicular divided by base. Okay, and the left three will be the converse of sine, cos and tan. Now follow from the figure. That means sine is equal to PM by OP, opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos theta is equal to M by OP, adjacent side by hypotenuse, and tan is equal to PM by OM. And others ratio will be the converse of sine, cos and tan. One will be cosec theta. Cosec theta is equal to 1 by sine theta. And sec theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. And cot is equal to 1 by tan theta. You have to remember this. Okay, and that are known for you because we had already solved or discussed this lesson. Relation among the trigonometric ratios. Relation among the trigonometric ratios mean relation between sine and cosec, sine and cos, sine and tan, or tan and cot, etc. Sin theta is equal to, we know, Pm by OP. That's means same figure. So cosec theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. But sin theta is equal to what? Sin theta is equal to Pm by OP. So after calculating, we will get OP by Pm. Similarly, others will be same. Okay. Cos theta is equal to sec theta. Sorry, 1 by sec theta, or sec theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. And tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta, or cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta. As tan theta is equal to Pm by Om, that's mean this by this. So cot theta is equal to 1 by tan. Tan is equal to Pm by Om. So after calculating, we'll get Om by Pm. That's mean Om will be numerator and Pm will be denominator. Clear? Again, Pm by Om, this equal to, we can write Pm by OP, also Om by OP. That's mean divide both numerator and denominator by OP. As a result, Pm by OP is equal to sin theta, and Om by OP is equal to cos theta. So tan theta this also equal to, we can write sin theta by cos theta. That's mean this. Clear? And cot theta this equal to 1 by tan theta, but tan theta this equal to sin theta by cos theta. So after calculating, cot theta equal to, we'll get cos theta by sin theta. Clear, student? Okay. Some more relations or identity. Sin theta this equal to, we have already got Pm by OP, and cos theta this equal to Om by OP. Follow previous slide. Okay. As here is square, so here will be square. Here will be square. Okay. Now this equal to Pm square by OP square. Here Om square by OP square. LCM will be OP square. So here will be Pm square plus Om square. Pm square plus Om square. Pm perpendicular, Om base. So perpendicular square plus base square, this equal to hypotenuse square. That means OP square. So OP square by OP square, this equal to 1. And sine square, sine theta whole square, and sine square theta same. Also here cos theta whole square or cos square theta same. That's mean we can write sine theta whole square plus cos theta whole square, this equal to 1, or we can say sine square theta plus cos square theta, this equal to 1. Similarly, we can say sec square theta, this equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Same process calculation. Okay, that's means sec square theta minus tan square theta, this equal to 1. And this also equal to, we can write tan square theta, this equal to sec square theta minus 1. Another relation, cosec square theta, this equal to OP. No need to this. This equal to, we'll write this line. This part we can omit. So here OP by Pm whole square. Now this equal to, we can write OP square mean Pm square plus Om square by Pm square. So write in separate, we will get this, and this cut will get 1, and Om by Pm this equal to Om by Pm whole square. Om by Pm mean cot, then we can write whole square, or this equal to, we can write 1 plus cot square theta same. So cosec square theta, this equal to 1 plus cot square theta. Now this convert into left side. As a result, here will be cosec square theta minus cot square theta, this equal to 1, or cot square theta this equal to cosec square theta minus 1. From here we can write this. Okay, student? Okay. Again, follow the formula. Sin theta this equal to A by H. A mean this, H mean this. That's mean opposite side by hypotenuse or perpendicular by hypotenuse. Cos theta this equal to base by hypotenuse. Tan equal to perpendicular divided by base. Cosec mean H by A. That's mean this by this. 1 by A by H. That's mean opposite side by hypotenuse, this equal to 1 by sin theta, and like this way we'll get this. Okay, you have to remember this. Okay, that had has discussed in previous slide. Okay, you have to remember all the relation. Now follow next slide. Here given x to x prime and y prime. One is horizontal line and another one is vertical line which intersect each other at a point O. Okay, so here makes 1, 2, 3, 4, total 4 quadrant. This is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Okay, and the angle revolves anti-clockwise, that is positive, and clockwise, that is negative. We know this. Okay, so this is first, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth quadrant. Okay, same figure follow here. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. First quadrant all positive. As the trigonometric ratio related base, height and hypotenuse, so in first quadrant all will be positive. That's mean x positive, y positive. So all the trigonometric ratios are here positive. Second, sine and cosec positive, because in second quadrant this side y positive, that's mean this is positive but x negative. As x base, if you consider x as base related ratio total 4 cos, sec, tan, cot, but sine and cosec related to perpendicular and hypotenuse. So as base negative, so base related 4 ratios will be negative, and when we'll take sine and cosec, perpendicular line positive, hypotenuse positive, so sine and cosec positive. But here tan and cot positive, because x negative, y negative, so negative will get positive. So base by perpendicular or perpendicular by base, this is a related to tan and cot, so this quadrant tan and cot will be positive, but others sine, as y negative, so negative by positive, that is negative, or positive by negative, that is also negative. Also base is negative, so negative by positive, hypotenuse always positive, so base by hypotenuse, that is negative, or hypotenuse by base, that is negative. So hypotenuse and base related to ratio, also perpendicular and hypotenuse related to ratio sine and cosec, and base and hypotenuse related to ratio cos and cosec. Clear? So other than tan and cot, all will be negative in this quadrant. X positive mean base positive, so positive divided by hypotenuse, that is positive. Hypotenuse always positive, and hypotenuse by positive, that's in base, that is positive. So hypotenuse and base related cos and sec. Okay, and others all mean base and perpendicular. Here perpendicular, that is vertical line, y axis, that is negative, so negative by positive, that is negative, that's mean perpendicular by base tan, this is negative, or base by perpendicular cot, that is negative. Also perpendicular divided by hypotenuse, negative by positive, or positive by negative, that is negative. So sine and cosec negative, so here will be only cos and sec positive. You have to remember. Okay, all positive, sine and cosec positive, second quadrant, third quadrant tan and cot positive, fourth quadrant cos and sec positive. You have to remember. Okay student, follow example. This type of math you had already solved in general mathematics exercise 9.1. Again I will repeat. Okay, find the other trigonometric ratios of acute angle theta and cos theta, this equal to 4 by 5. This is a given condition. Acute angle mean in the range 0 to pi by 2. Okay, Solution, this is given condition. Cos is equal to, base by hypotenuse or adjacent side by hypotenuse. Follow the figure here. Base by, base mean OQ here, base. Hypotenuse OP, that is 5. So PQ equal to e square root over 5 square minus 4 square. 5 square means 25 minus 16. That's mean 25 minus 16 mean 9. So square root over 9 mean 3. That's mean PQ this equal to 3. Okay. As here is PQ, OQ, OP all are known. So we can easily find the other trigonometric ratio. Sin is equal to what? Sin theta this equal to 3 by 5. Cosec theta this equal to 5 by 3. Tan is equal to 3 by 4. Cot is equal to 4 by 3. Without calculation, we can easily say what are the answer. And cos this given condition, so cos sec will be 5 by 4. Very easy. Just again follow same perpendicular divided by hypotenuse, that's mean PQ by OP, that's mean 3 by 5. Similarly, tan is equal to 3 by 4, sec equal to 5 by 4, 5 by 3 and 4 by 3. Okay, we can solve in another way. That's mean by using trigonometric identities. Sin square theta plus cos square theta this equal to 1. So sin square theta this equal to 1 minus cos square theta, plus cos is equal to given 4 by 5. So when we'll square this, we'll get 16 by 25. After calculating, we'll get 9 by 25. Therefore, sin theta this equal to plus minus 3 by 5. But theta is acute angle. So sin theta this equal to 3 by 5. Okay. So 1 ratio complete. Sin theta this equal to 3 by 5. Sec theta this equal to 1 by cos. 1 by cos is equal to 1 by cos is given cos is equal to 4 by 5. 4 by 5. So after calculating, we'll get 5 by 4. Dear student, cosec theta this equal to 1 by sin theta. So this equal to 1 by 3 by 5. As sin theta is equal to 3 by 5. So this equal to 5 by 3. Same. Again tan is equal to sin theta by cos theta. From here, we'll write sin theta by cos theta. Sin is equal to 3 by 5. Cos is equal to 4 by 5. After calculating, we'll get 3 by 4. Cot this equal to cos by sin theta. So this equal to this. That's mean you can write this equal to this direct, because we know tan theta this equal to sin theta by cos theta and cot is equal to cos theta by sin theta. So cot theta this equal to 4 by 3. Clear, student? And another using trigonometric identities, sec square theta minus tan square theta this equal to 3 by, after calculating here, 3 by 4. Again cosec square theta minus cot square theta this equal to 1. From here, after calculating, we'll get cot theta this equal to 4 by 3. Okay. Same as in your book, 2, 3, 4 and 5. All are same, like as previous method. You can follow first method or second method. Okay, when given negative, you should use second method. Otherwise, understanding may be problem some of you. Okay, so better to use second method. 6th theory number, prove that a square root of 1 minus sin a by 1 plus sin a. This equal to sec a minus tan a. You have to prove this equal to this. This is the left hand side. Now multiplying both sides, 1 minus sin a. Okay. Now here will be 1 minus sin a whole square and denominator will be 1 minus sin square a. Okay. Angle you can use any angle, no problem. Either here will be theta or b or alpha or gamma. Angle doesn't matter. Okay. Depending on given condition, you'll solve. As here a square and 1 minus sin square a. 1 minus sin square a is equal to cos square a. This is square root and here is square. This is square root and here is square. So this equal to, we can write only 1 minus sin a by cos a. Now write in separate 1 by cos a minus sin a by cos a. But 1 by cos a this equal to sec a and sin a by cos a this equal to tan a. This equal to right hand side. Proof is complete. Very easy, okay? 8 number, if cos theta minus sin theta this equal to root 2 sin theta, then prove that cos theta plus sin theta this equal to root 2 cos theta. Solution, this is a given condition. Now sin theta converted to right side and take common sin theta, here will be root 2 plus 1. Okay, now this converted to left side, here will be cos theta by root 2 plus 1, here sin theta. Now multiplying left side, both numerator and denominator by root 2 minus 1. As a result, here will be root 2 minus 1 cos theta and here will be root 2 plus 1 into root 2 minus 1. And after multiplying, numerator will be root 2 cos theta minus cos theta, here will be root 2 whole square minus 1. Right side will be sin theta. Here root 2 cos theta minus cos theta. Here 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 means 1. And right side sin theta. Now here left, after multiplying, that's cross multiplying, here will be sin theta, right side will be root 2 cos theta minus cos theta. This converted to left side will get cos theta plus sin theta, this equal to root 2 cos theta. Proof is complete. Very easy, okay? And you have to remember this table. This is in your general math book, exercise 9.2. We'll discuss this type of relation. Sine 0 degree, that means sine 0 degree equal to 0. Sine 30 degree or pi by 6. Pi mean 180 degree. 180 degree divided by 6 mean 30. Okay. This is in radian and this is in degree. Pi by 4 mean 45 degree. Either pi by 4 or 45 degree same. One is in unit radian and another one is in unit degree. Okay, pi by 3 mean 180 degree divided by 3. 180 degree divided by 3 means 60 degree. Pi by 2 mean 90 degree. Okay, so sine 0 degree this equal to 0. Sine 30 degree this equal to half. Sine 45 degree this equal to 1 by root 2. Sine 60 degree this equal to root 3 by 2. And sine 90 degree this equal to 1. Just you have to remember this. Okay, there are different way to remember this relation. Okay, when I will take general math exercise 9.2, again I will repeat this. Cos theta this equal to, when we'll take 0 degree will be 1, that's mean this. When we'll take 30 degree we'll take root 3 by 2. When we'll take 45 degree that will be same. When we'll take 60 degree we'll take half. When we'll take 90 degree we'll get 0. Okay, if everyone will know these two relation, you can easily find the other relation. Tan 0 degree equal to 0. How? Because tan theta समान sin theta by cos theta. So sin 0 degree equal to 0. Cos 0 degree this equal to 1. So 0 divided by 1 means 0. And this divided by this, that's mean half divided by 2. 2 cut will get 1 by root 3. This divided by this will get 1. Root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2, that will be only root 3. And 1 divided by 0, that means something divided by 0, that is undefined. Okay, in the same way we can write cosecant. Cosecant mean cosec theta. Cosec theta. Okay, so cosec theta 0 degree this equal to undefined, because cosec theta this equal to 1 by sin theta. So sin, when we'll take 0 degree, that will be 1 by sin 0 degree. So 1 sin 0 degree equal to what? 0. So 1 divided by 0 mean undefined. And this divided by 1 divided by half mean 2. 1 divided by 1 divided by root 2, that will be root 2. 1 divided by root 3 by 2, this equal to 2 by root 3. 1 divided by 1 mean 1. Similarly, secant means sec theta by this equal to 1 by cos theta. So 1 divided by 1, this equal to 1. 1 divided by root 3 divided by 2, this equal to 2 by root 3, and like this will get here root 2, here 2, and this will be undefined because 1 by 0 mean 0, undefined. Something divided by 0 mean undefined. Similarly, cot theta, this equal to, first as this is 0, so cot theta this equal to 1 by tan theta. So tan 0 degree value 0, so 1 divided by 0 mean undefined. This divided by, that's 1 divided by this mean root 3. 1 by 1 mean 1. 1 by root 3, this equal to 1 by root 3. And undefined mean 1 divided by 0. That's mean 1 divided by 1 by 0 mean after calculating 1 into 0 by 1. That's mean 0. So this relation are important for solving 12 and 13 number in your book exercise 8.2. Okay, I'll solve the large math, that's mean 13 number, and you can easily solve 12 number. Here given this, okay, that's mean 1 minus sine square pi by 6 divided by 1 plus sine square pi by 4, and here cos square pi by 3 plus cos square pi by 6. Okay, all the values of here are known because pi by 6 means 30 degree. This is a given condition. So 1 minus, as here is square, so will be here 1 by 2 whole square sine 30 degree. This equal to half, as here is given is square, so here will be square. Similarly here pi by 4 mean 45 degree, sine 45 degree mean 1 by root 2. Cos pi by 3 means 60 degree, cos 60 degree value half. Cos pi by 3 means 30 degree value root 3 by 2. Cosec pi by 2 90 degree, that is equal to 1. Cot 90 degree, that is 0, divided by here root 3 by 2. Pi by 3 means 60 degree. 10 pi by 6 means 30 degree. 30 degree value 1 divided by root 3 plus here will be sec square pi by 6. Sec square pi by 6 means 30 degree. 30 degree means 2 by root 3 minus tan square pi by 6. Pi by 6 means 1 by root 3 whole square. Just calculation, here will be 1 minus 1 by 4. Here 1 plus 1 by 2. Here 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4. And as this is a 1, that's mean 1 is mean 1. 1 minus 0 mean 1. So no need to write numerator. And here will be this cut will be here only half. And here will be 4 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Okay, now calculation. LCM 4, 4 minus 1, LCM 2, 2 plus 1 divided by 2, and here 1 plus 3 by 4. 1 plus 3 mean 4, 4 by 4 mean 1, and here will be 3 by 4. After calculating this, here will be into, and numerator will be denominator, that's mean 3 will be here, will be denominator, and 2 will be numerator, and half, here is half, but we have written here 2 by 1. When we will use here multiplication, numerator will be denominator and denominator will be numerator, plus 4 minus 1 mean 3, 3 by 3 mean 1. Here will be 3 3 cut, 2 to 4, 4 4 cut, that's mean here will be only 1 and here will be 1. 1 plus 1, this equal to 2. This is a required answer. Clear, student? Okay. Now everybody will solve this exercise. That's mean exercise 8.2 left on, and submit the copy in the group. Date of submission 8/8/2021. Time 11 AM. So today up to this. Thank you. Thank you to all everyone.